Hi, I'm Bob Spursel. I'm going to take you on a tour of Seattle's central area north-south neighborhood Greenway. We'll explore the Greenway, check out its connections, and meet some friends along the way. The central area north-south neighborhood Greenway runs 5 miles from the Rainier Valley through the Central District and into Montlake. Rainier Avenue is a busy arterial that serves as the lifeline of the Rainier Valley. Although it lacks bike infrastructure, it is sometimes used by people biking because it is the flattest, most direct route through the Rainier Valley. The central area north-south neighborhood Greenway starts here at Rainier Avenue and Hill Street. Neighborhood greenways are residential streets close to arterials that feature lower speeds, less vehicle traffic, and easy ways to cross busy roads. They provide safe connections for people walking, biking, and rolling to places like businesses, parks, schools, and more, like Jimi Hendrix Park and the Northwest African American Museum. We've reached the Mountains to Sound Greenway, also called the I-90 Trail. If you turn right and head east, you will pass through the I-90 tunnel to a bridge across Lake Washington towards Mercer Island, or the Lake Washington Loop on Lake Washington Boulevard. The Greenway uses a short section of the trail. If you continue straight and head west, the trail will lead you to the future Judkins Park Light Rail Station, Judkins Park, Dearborn Street towards the International District, Beacon Hill and its neighborhood Greenway, and the Jose Rizal Bridge towards downtown. So we've got Yes here to talk to you a little bit about the Stay Healthy Street.
So Stay Healthy Street is part of Seattle Department of Transportation's response to COVID-19 and allowing to close thoroughway local arterials. So streets that residents use primarily that are about 20 miles per hour, and allowing for people to stay healthy and get their walking on, or if they want to bike, this is a way for them to feel safe going down these roads as opposed to going and walking or biking down a 35 mile per hour collector arterial. Typically use this Stay Healthy Street for running errands and then also doing leisure activities.
What do you like about using it?
I feel more safe when I'm riding, or maybe let's say I'm walking down the street and not going to be harassed by cars. So I would like to see something where there are larger signs so that there won't be more oncoming traffic in the streets and I won't have to worry about my safety as a bicyclist or pedestrian.
Why is having the Stay Healthy Street important to you?
It is very important to me because knowing that we're in a pandemic and knowing that this is an opportunity to redesign our streets for prioritization of pedestrians and bicyclists rather than, as you can see, we've been designing cities for cars. It's a way to give the streets back to the people.
Thank you for joining me on this ride and talking to us a little bit about Stay Healthy Streets. Yes? The central area east-west Greenway here will take you from Madrona towards First Hill and Seattle University. Off the Greenway in the Stevens neighborhood is the Miller Playfield and Community Center. have Nick here. How did you used to use the Greenway?
The way I use the Greenway is mostly for transportation. I always also use it on recreational rides. I use it to go north-south and connect between where I live, which is the U District, to places in the Central District, all the way down to the I-90 trail. The Greenways in Seattle are good. They have good wayfinding, they have good traffic calming and stop signs and ways to cross arterials. The one thing that I think Greenways in Seattle are missing are diverters. I'd like to see more diverters, which would make the traffic calming a lot more effective, like we see in Portland and also Vancouver. The Greenways are important because they are helping make a connected bike network in Seattle. This is a network that is continually growing. When I first started biking in Seattle about 4 years ago, we had a lot of disjointed infrastructure. But with greenways growing and becoming more numerous, we're getting more routes that are connected between greenways, protected bike lanes, and the trails in the city.
Thank you very much, Nick, for letting me interview you for a little bit and ride with you.
Thank you.
The Greenway ends at Roanoke Street, but there are many connections from there. You can get to the Lake Washington Loop, Arboretum, 520 Trail towards Bellevue, University of Washington Light Rail Station, University of Washington, and we'll end with the popular Burt Gilman Trail. Thank you for joining me for this tour of the Greenway. I hope you can join me for the next one.